Proposal to divide Nigeria as US Congress meets Trump for division. All right, my dear listeners, the proposal to divide Nigeria has finally been submitted. I told you people that this country definitely is going to be divided. And if you go by what people are saying about Nigeria, you will know that this country is as good as divided already. Information coming from the outside, anyway, is saying that Nigeria will no longer work again. And if you check it properly, you that is in Nigeria, you will see that it is true that the country is no longer working. Nigeria is not working again, except you want to lie to yourself. Yes, if you want to tell yourself the truth, you will know that Nigeria is no longer working. Everything as we speak now has gone upside down. So, what are you going to say? I want to pay attention to this very information for you to know what I'm saying is a reality. I hear this one.
They are going to present the breakup of Nigeria to the president of the United States of America. I was shocked. I was waiting for every other official news outlet to carry it, and now Yellow TV have carried it. I read from a Yellow TV. They say U.S. Congress to propose the breaking up of Nigeria to President Donald J. Trump, while provide options for President Donald Trump on Nigeria. This January 2026, U.S. Congressman Raleigh Moore said, breaking up of Nigeria will be one of the options to create a safe zone for Christians. You see this massacring of Christians that they have been doing, and all the U.S. congressmen are working up and down to make sure that they stop the buying of Christians in Nigeria. Nigerian government think that they can use their lobby aim to stop them. They think that when they present $9 million to President Donald Trump, that it will stop them. And they forget that $9 million they used to present to President Donald J. Trump, that is going to implicate them the more. And today, they are now talking about the breakup of Nigeria. Instead of stopping the genocide, instead of stopping the Christian massacre that is going on in Nigeria, they have now done what? Start talking about the breakup of Nigeria. Biafrans all over the world, what are you thinking? What Martin Nnamdi Kanu told us is actually happening. Everything Martin Nnamdi Kanu, God Almighty will bless Martin Nnamdi Kanu, and he will definitely set them free. He will definitely set him free, actually. Then I continue reading. Half Muslim, half Christian, have never walked and will never walk. Islam in Nigeria will not accept equality. And that is true, because these people are greedy. You see, Muslim, they are so greedy. There is one of them that I chatted that dropped one kind of comment under my comment section. I chatted him to warn him. Do you know what he told me? He told me that Nigeria belongs to them, that Nigeria was given to them by their forefathers. That was what he told me. And Nigeria belongs to the Muslim. It belongs to the terrorists. It belongs to all the bandits in Nigeria. That was what he said. Then Christians will continue to be subjugated, Biafrans all over the world. As we are talking right now, the northern part of Nigeria is running up and down. Everybody is running up their roof. They have carried the news, the northern part of Nigeria, they have carried the news. And they said in their own news, they said, wake up north. Wake up north. Let them wake up to their slumber. U.S. is about to divide Nigeria. They said U.S. Congress to propose the breaking up of Nigeria to President Donald J. Trump. We will provide options for President Donald Trump on Nigeria. This January 2026, U.S. Congressman Raleigh Moore said. Breaking up of Nigeria will be one of the options to create a safe zone for Christians. Half Muslim, half Christians have never walked and will never walk. Islam in Nigeria will not accept equality. Christians will continue to be subjugated. They have carried news everywhere, don't boss. Biafra all over the world. I told you people in the last video I made, I said, don't just shake your body. You see all of you that are under my comment section that is telling me every day you're talking about the coming of Biafra. Every day you're talking about the coming of Biafra. It will happen in your 4 eyes. Martin Nnamdi Kanu told us that when we least expect it, that is when it's going to happen. And now, today, the US congressmen have proposed the motion of going to President Donald J. Trump to present to him the breakup of Nigeria, which is a good option, an excellent one, because Christians and Muslims cannot coexist in that same so-called dungeon called Nigeria, because we are tired. We cannot live in that same place because these people, imagine a set of people that when they are walking along the road, they will be going with pistol and all sorts of things in order to harm human beings, in order to harm others. As long as you're a Christian, you don't matter. As long as you're a Christian, your existence doesn't matter. But when it concerns them, their life is so precious that nobody will dare touch it. That is why it is necessary for these people to separate the wheat from the chaff. Let everybody go to their own. Let there be regional management. Let everybody go to their zone and continue to manage and slaughter themselves if they want to. Let Christians go to their own zone and continue to manage their affairs. Ah, God, Mazin Namdekanu, you will live long. This man is that one prophet that will always tell you something, and that thing you will watch it come to pass bit by bit, small by small. The thing will happen. Everything that Mazin Namdekanu said have actually happened. Everything, right from the beginning to the end. And the same way he said it, he told us that this particular freedom will come from Sokoto. And that is when they transferred Mazin Namdekan. It's not up to 4 months that they transferred Mazin Namdekan. And today they are proposing the breakup of Nigeria. What are you thinking? This man is just an angel sent from heaven to come and liberate Biafrans, because we have been in these so-called shenanigans for so many years, for some decades with Nigeria. And they continue to abuse and dehumanize us every day. They continue to insult, most especially the Yoruba nation. They will continue to insult. I don't know what is their fear. They will continue to look down on us. We are the strong pillars that have been holding Nigeria, but they do not regard it. They can never accept that fact that evils have been.
All right, my dear listeners, you've heard it anyway. The U.S. Congress are not taking it lightly at all. In fact, they have gone as far as proposing the breakup of Nigeria uh, to Donald Trump by meeting Donald Trump in the U.S. White House. In fact, the discussion and the conversation is now on at the moment. Now, see what everyone is saying as regard this. This is coming from Ignatius. He said, "Praise, praise, praise the God Almighty." Who go hear this kind of news? We no go appreciate God for that. Then another said, "This Neka is she said, God of Biafra is not asleep. Mazen Namdekan will live to glorify God." Yes. Another one is coming from Odo Oliver. He said, "God have answered our prayers." Oh, hail Biafra. Let's just fix the facts. The truth of this matter is that, um, you see, Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. Yes, he's a prophet, but he didn't know that he's a prophet. He is seeing himself as an ordinary man, but God has chosen him as a prophet. And God has been using him to liberate a lot of people. Yes, a lot of people. Now, God want to use him to liberate the people of Biafra. Look at it now. A man that is very comfortable where he is not suffering, he's very okay. All of a sudden, just rised up and said, "It is time for my people to go." Imagine. Don't you think that it is God that is pushing him? Because you see, Biafra, they say, is a spirit, and only someone with the spirits of God, with the power of the spirit of God, that can be able to move Biafra. Biafra need a powerful person with the power of God. You understand? To move it. And God have decided to use Nnamdi Kanu. So what are we saying? Please let's share this video. Let everyone be aware of this truth and let information be passed. Thank you.